of the world? Yes, it is the end of the world. And it's also the beginning of a brand new, solid juggalo world for us all to enjoy. We'll never die alone.
Oh yeah, man. Oh, look at that. Wow.
Yeah.
Does that give you strength?
Yes.
Carver, Law, you have a cool Hatchet Man charm.
It gives me the power.
Jesus. Wow, man. Cool. What's up, y'all? Oh, it's Deck Wendell. My name's Kyle, a.k.a. Keezy.
Carver Law, y'all. How y'all doing?
And we're this Deck Wendell. We're going to talk some Juggalo shit. You were just showing off this neat charm you got there. What's the deal with that?
Oh, my God.
It's a 2-inch.
It's a good one, man. It's a doozy.
It looks actually really badass.
No, the story with that was I was drooling over like the expensive charms,
Yeah?
and I was like, and I wanted to pull the trigger on one so bad, like the Ringmaster
Yeah, of
or
course.
something. And then I looked over and I was like, that one's $20. All right.
Yeah. It looks
So-
good on the pod, though. Look at it.
So I got the cheap one.
It's gleaming. I love the shape of it. It's like the perfect. Well, I will take it back. I actually prefer the original like Hatchet Man with a little bit like he's a little bit more like rounded. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But
Yeah.
that one's like the next like most classic look of it, and the actual cut of the charm looks really good. It's not like
Yeah.
one of those like shitty like ones that barely look like the shape.
It even says copyright ICP 2021 on
That's
the back.
sweet. I actually do like that. The chain is a little out there, but
Yeah.
the fucking charm is badass.
I was thinking about actually like sanding this, like buffing it down, getting it to silver.
Oh, all right.
I would imagine that's, I don't know what the fuck it's made
Yeah, it's
out
probably
of,
like fucking sterling silver or something under. I don't know. Who knows?
just, yeah. I mean, it was a $20 charm, so.
It looks cool. I'm sure there's some shit you maybe you can dip it in some kind of formula and change it to like purple or green.
Yeah. Let it rust and turn green.
Yeah, perform some kind of witchery on it.
Yep.
So what's been going on, man? It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute, man. You got a new job.
Yeah. I don't work at the Fago factory anymore. It's bad for the pod, but you know,
Yeah.
good better for my life.
Yeah. No more Fago. That was you know, disappointing.
Yeah.
And then me, yeah, I mean, I got a new job too. Been about, I think I may have discussed it on the last podcast. I don't remember, but
I don't remember.
and then yeah, other than that, nothing
Yeah.
ICP related at
Yeah.
all until this weekend. I went to the gathering. He didn't go, so you know, it's not like we were there like representing or anything. I was there with my brother, just kind of hanging out. Didn't really have any, you know, wasn't really representing at all. Shit, I didn't even bring my phone in. I left my phone in the car most of the time and shit, and just kind of cruised around, and that was it.
I did put a tweet out there. If somebody finds you, let us know.
Nobody knew. One night I was wearing this shit. I doubt anybody could recognize me. You know, I was pretty covert for the most of it.
Yeah.
But and I didn't even go Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't go Thursday.
So tell me what you seen. What was cool? What was weird? Like we haven't actually talked about it at all, other than the seminar. What did you see, man? Like what was happening there?
Well, first of all, it's right a half hour down, not even a half hour down the road from where we live. I mean, you know, we live in the same area. It's in Thornville. I mean, that's like maybe a half hour away. Maybe.
Okay.
Go down 70 West, and boom, you're there. Take a, you know, get it right off 70 West, and you're literally, it's fucking right there. I mean, it's so easy to get to, man. It's so easy to get to. And they're gonna have it there next year, so we definitely got to go and shit. It's too convenient not to go.
Yeah, for sure, man.
The money you're gonna spend on the tickets, you're gonna save us. We get to go home every night.
Yeah,
you know?
I know. I dropped the ball this year with
Yeah.
it coming up so quick, and like I just had a lot of shit happening at the same time. It just didn't work feasibly. But I'm glad you got to go experience some shit. So obviously I looked at we haven't even talked about the guy. I don't even think I think the last time we did a show, they hadn't even announced they were doing a gathering.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe I don't remember, but yeah, I remember I thought even Jumpsteady said something about this. He's like, nobody thought we would have the gathering, but here we are.
Yeah.
I think he said that in the seminar, but yeah, they did. I sat here myself and said they are not having a fucking gathering. You know what I mean? And then boom, there it is, and it's just like, oh shit.
So they didn't. It was a little bit of a more stripped down from what I saw when I looked at the map.
It was a very bare bones gathering this year, from what I've seen. But you know, the energy of the Juggalos was there, just like always.
Yeah.
You know, just like always. It just seemed like it seemed like you were back. It didn't seem much different, man.
Okay.
It didn't seem much different. Like, I was there and I was like, oh shit, man. It's like, here I am again. I'm back. It's like kind of the same.
Like being home.
Yeah, it's the same shit, man. It really is. Because you got to think, we haven't been to the gathering since 2006.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, and that was in Ohio. So, and that was the one we snuck in.
Yeah.
And so it's been a fucking long ass time since we've been to the gathering. We never went to the Cave and Rock, the infamous Cave and Rock shit, which, you know, I've heard a lot of stories about, some of it good and a lot of it bad, but
yeah.
You know, I'm sure it's just who you hung around with, but yeah, and then you know, after that they've kind of jumped around for a couple years, but I think their home is in Ohio. I really do. I think the gathering's true home is really in Ohio.
Yeah, I mean, definitely the most gathering memories are in Ohio for sure.
For us, yeah. I'm sure.
Ian said he went to the 03 gathering, so he was here. He was there with us.
Nice, man. 03, I love that. I mean, one of my favorite festivals, concerts of all time. The 03 gathering was amazing to me. And I feel like that's why I stopped going to the gathering, because after 03, 04, 05, and when we went to the 06, it was like it didn't compare.
Yeah.
It didn't compare to the Nelson Ledges, and it was like
oh, this is where the buck stops, you know.
Yeah, it's like it's not going to get it. Yeah, so that's why I stopped going, because I just didn't think it would ever get better. And then as the years went on, I saw the lineups. Yeah. And I was like, dude, man, kind of want to go now, but
yeah, we're missing out.
I was out of the groove, and you know, I was like, fuck it, you know, and just never went. But plus, you know, just not even really being into the Juggalo culture for so fucking long.
Yeah.
I was just like, you know, why am I don't belong at the gathering now.
Yeah, I mean, there was a it peaked, and then for us it was an immediate, like, long valley for a while. You know what I mean? And, you know, I don't think we'll ever hit that peak again. I know we've talked about this ad nauseum, but, you know, it's still alive and in us, obviously, or else we wouldn't be fucking doing a podcast about ICP shit at, you know, 40 years old. You know,
yeah, the music is the biggest part,
right?
You know, to me, and then, you know, all the memories of the concerts and the gathering are definitely a big part too. But, you know. But yeah, like the 06 gathering, I was just like that was immediate dip.
Yeah,
we snuck in, and it was just like
this is what the gathering is.
I was like, this isn't as good as.
And not to mention, it just sucked. Well, that was the one that was here.
It was in Pataskala.
Yeah, it was a different place, but it was just so shitty that, like, okay. I mean, we knew that it wasn't going to keep being in Ohio, and it wasn't going to keep being convenient for us anyway.
Yeah.
So we knew we'd saw the peak. So after that, I was like, man, I'm not driving to fucking, like, Oklahoma to go to the gathering or wherever the hell they had it.
Yeah.
So.
And then it continued to get bigger and bigger. More and more people started going to the gathering.
I think, like, that's, like, the new wave, like, the new generation of Juggalos was, like, coming up and, like,
because I think
building.
By 05, in Nelson Ledges, those 3 years in Nelson Ledges, 03, 04, 05, 05, I mean, 03, it was big. 04, it was like, oh shit. And then by 05, it was like there was so many people there. It was like almost oversold.
Yeah.
And then that's one of the reasons why I think they moved initially from there, is because they just got too big for it.
Yeah.
And then, but anyway, enough of all that.
Yeah. So what did you do there? What did you see? What kind of antics did you happen upon?
I'm not gonna lie. We didn't do a lot. I went with my brother.
Yeah,
And it was his first gathering.
he's
know?
a relatively like new or like he's not really. I mean, would you even call him a juggalo? Like, would he call himself a juggalo? I guess is the question.
He really likes ICP.
Okay,
He really, really likes ICP.
but it's a fairly new venture for him, like to be like
Yeah.
into it like this.
He's never been to a show. He's
Okay.
never been to a con. He just always loved the music, but it was like, I don't think he quite understood what the culture really was.
Okay.
But yeah, he's like, he's grown and on his own now, and he's like, yeah, I just kind of wanted to go to the gathering since it's going to be here, and like, he's like, yeah, I want to experience a seminar, and I want to see, and that was the first time seeing ICP was last night.
Yeah, that's sweet, man.
Was literally last night.
So you guys, walk me through it. So which days did you go? You went Friday.
we went Friday.
All right. So what
Friday and
happened?
Saturday.
What happened when you went Friday? You walked in. What was it? Later in the evening.
Nah, Friday we went around 2.
All right.
I think we showed up. We probably eventually once we got parked and in the gathering, it was probably pushing 2.
What'd you do? As soon as you just kind of walked around, seeing what was going on.
Yeah. At first, it was just literally walking around.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, most of the lineup I didn't care about.
Yeah.
So we saw some shit, looked at some shit, but like most of the lineup we didn't care. I'm trying to remember what we did do on Friday. We showed up, started walking around. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of what I did was I was checking perimeters and I was checking like to see if there was like an easy way to sneak in. Like I was going in all the hold on, what's that? I was walking around all the camp spots and around these perimeters and stuff to see if there was like a good way to sneak in, and I'm sure it was possible, but there was a fence surrounding. They didn't want people parking. They wanted people parking 10 feet away from the fence, so there was like visuals all along the fence lines. So it honestly, you probably could have snuck in. Like I got a yellow bracelet, and I have more bracelets similar to this from other festivals I've been to. I could have just gave you one.
Yeah, for sure.
We could have just put something black on it. You know what I mean? Like I think
Piece of electrical tape or something.
Yeah, electrical tape or little. I think I even got little looking black clips for some household thing for some like little. We could have fashioned something together like
for sure.
Easily. And you could have just walked right through the front door. I mean, like especially at night for the ICP concert, like when me and my brother walked through there, that like the dude barely checked.
Yeah.
So you probably could have easily.
Yeah, I wish I would have
fucking walked right in, dude.
Should have.
You didn't. There was no pendants or anything like that. It was just a simple little bracelet.
So you guys walked around. You just kind of roamed and like probably mingled with juggalos and shit. I'm sure a little bit. Just seeing the sights, taking it in. But what did you settle on being like the first thing you were gonna like do?
I'm trying to fucking remember.
Look, yeah, pull up the actual program and
Friday
see.
was not memorable.
So you guys, but did you see?
For me,
did you
for
see any of the
us.
acts or?
Yeah, we saw some shit, but that's what I'm saying. I don't even fucking remember what we did Friday.
I like how they put "Show Me Your Butthole" in.
Oh
thing.
yeah, that's what we did. The main thing we did on Friday.
You showed your butthole.
Show your butthole. Was R.A. the Rugged Man.
Oh, okay, nice. How was he?
That's awesome.
Yeah?
I fucking love R.A. Yeah, and then Whitney Payton was like on stage with him and shit.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Like being his hype man, basically.
That's badass.
But yeah, we didn't see.
Did you see Chris Hansen?
No, we didn't see none of that shit, man. We didn't see none of that shit. We just walked around, dicked around, walked around, looked at a lot of the concession shit, Yeah, we saw Ari the Rugged Man, walked around a little bit more. I think we heard Upon a Burning Body. Didn't really look.
Who closed? Ouija Mac?
Ouija Mac closed, and then we were talking about watching the Bloody Mania 14, but we ended up leaving. I think we left by like before 11, like pretty much when Ouija Mac was starting.
Okay.
I think we took off.
Yeah, how come you didn't stick around for Ouija?
Dude, I was tired as shit, man. I get up early to go to work, and I'm just like fucking tired as hell. So I was like, yeah, we're gonna leave. I just, I mainly just wanted to watch a seminar in ICP. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I feel you. So the next day, so you left. You hung out a little bit Friday. The next day you went. What'd you do on Saturday? Like, what time did you get there? Did you see any other cool shit?
Saturday we got there for the seminar.
Okay.
Yeah. So the seminar was at 2. The ICP was late, of course. So we show up, we go in there, you know, everybody's at the seminar tent. And we get there, and these motherfuckers are just going nuts in the seminar tent, man. They're, you know how it is in the seminar tent, waiting on ice.
Oh, yeah.
You know how it is, right?
It's hot as shit.
Yeah. So there's, you know, the chance, you know, fuck the front, fuck the back.
Yeah.
They're throwing shit, dude. There's a legit war of trash being had there. They're starting with water bottles. They're starting with, like, you know, empty bottles and, you know, random stupid shit. Then they move up to, like, they move up to throwing the hay bales, pieces of hay bales, you know. then they're pulling trash barrels inside, and they're just picking trash and throwing trash.
Man.
Dude, I was like, wow. My brother was like, holy shit. I was
What
like,
the fuck?
I was like, yeah, I mean, this is kind of like this has always really happened.
That's so fucking nasty, though. Why
So you had the guy-
Juggalos, what the fuck is wrong with you?
So the back where people were just chilling, man.
Yeah, right. That's where I'd have been.
And then the guys up front, they're all the crazy guys, like their shirts are off and they're all like standing up and like they're, you know, because you got to think it's a seminar. Everybody's there, right?
Yeah, every Juggalo.
Everybody's there. So Juggalos spread out at a venue is pretty cool. You know, everybody's doing their thing and they're spread out. But once you get them all together, you know, once you get all the crazy people together under one tent, then yeah, that's when the shit starts happening. So they're all the you know, all those, you know, all the, I called them I called them the skins because they were all shirtless. All the dudes that was doing most of the throwing and shit like that was just a group of guys that had no shirts on. They were up front just launching shit.
Juggalos, don't fucking throw trash, you
And the-
fucking assholes.
I smelled shit for a minute,
Oh,
but the
God
whole,
damn it.
but honestly, the whole place smelled like shit.
Okay.
So I was like, are they throwing shit? I don't know. I can't tell. It smells like, everything smells like shit.
Oh, man. God damn it.
And anyway, like, you know, it was good fun there, but then somebody got fucking hit by something. Some dude got smacked in his face in the back, and he's just holding his head, and I'm like, oh shit. We're looking at him. He's like, oh man, I'm like, god damn, dude. You know, I was waiting for him to just go like, you know, like, but no, he like kept holding his shit and like got up and walked out. Like he was fucked up.
Oh my God, man.
And then I saw him after the seminar, I was walking out and he made it back in, and I saw him. Yeah, his face was like red and like you saw like blood and shit on his face.
God
Like
damn
he
it.
got fucking smacked by, he pelted with something. I don't know what
I mean,
it was.
Who the
I don't know if
fuck
it
is
was
out there? Who the fuck's thinking that any of that is fun?
I
you know?
heard
What the
it-
fuck is wrong with you?
There was a
guys?
point I heard a bottle too. Like they were like somebody threw a bottle. I'm like, what the fuck?
I mean, there are piece of shit juggalos, is what that tells me.
Yeah, so I mean,
If you're a juggalo throwing bottles or heavy shit at a crowded seminar, you're a piece of shit, and fuck you.
yeah, there was people getting fucking hit and shit, and I was just like, okay, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Most of it, 90% of it was pretty
good fun.
pretty harmless fun, you know,
Yeah.
just like a,
I get it.
you know, people were, you know, it was mainly the people in the front. The back was participating, but you know, there's a few people that stand up and do shit, but it was mainly just the front throwing shit at the back. I mean, honestly, that's what I saw. But
So the seminar happened, and Jay drops the bomb.
yeah, the seminar comes out.
So what was the vibe? Like how? Like once he said it, like the video I watched, I didn't see where he actually said the news, but the video I watched was from Carnival Spirits, which shout out. I don't know if they watched, but it started like it must have been right after Jay had dropped the bomb. So I don't know what.
Maybe. Yeah, man. It wasn't a big. It wasn't like a. All right, Juggalos, this is it.
Yeah.
But it was kind of like that. It was kind of like just Jay going like, man, you know, and you know, I'm walking to the fucking mailbox and I'm getting winded and I'm feeling weak and you know, and it's just like, you know, there's a time when everybody's got to step back and you know, and I go to the hospital and he just kind of like worked into it and he's like, yeah, man, like we're not gonna be able to tour the way we used to, and he just like dropped it really quick. And I honestly don't. I was looking to see what the crowd was doing. It didn't seem like people like that many people gave a fuck.
Somebody, Jay's like, yeah, I got this fucking heart condition, Juggalo. Somebody's like, whoop whoop.
Yeah, dude. I swear to God, I was sitting.
Family. He's like,
Yeah.
no, Juggalos. It's not good for me, Juggalos.
Yeah.
I can't tour anymore. Family.
Yeah.
Fuck Eminem.
Oh man.
What
But
the fuck?
the kid next to me that was sitting next to me, I don't think it quite suck in for him. But this is what I want to say about this. I don't know. I could be wrong. it could have just been, we all handle this shit differently. But to me, that was a bombshell of news, guys.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, people on Twitter were like, I mean, you could have told me these people were crying, and I'd have believed them. They were like, "Oh, Jay, you just mean so much to the world," and "Oh,
Yeah.
God damn it, Jay!" Like, people are acting like it's a death sentence.
yeah, and he said it's not, but like, what I've gathered from Jay's going to, no matter what happens to him, guys, Jay can be on his deathbed, and he's going to say, like, he's going to tell us
The
that
wicked clowns will never die.
Jay's going to tell us it's fine, man. He's going to tell us it's fine. He's going to be like, I'm going to get over this. And I'm going to be back. I'm going to do a show. Like, he's going to tell that to us till his dying day. I fucking totally believe that. So you kind of have to gauge this for yourself. I looked up what he has, and
What was it called? Do you remember?
it's defibrillator, something. I don't fucking remember. Me and my brother looked it up, and we were like trying to pronounce it and shit. And but pretty much, dude, he said himself he's got the severe version of it.
Wow.
And defib, afib, refib,
Atrial fibrillation?
Yeah.
Is a problem with your heart's electrical activity. You and your
Yep.
doctor have treatment, blah, blah, blah. Your heart quivers, beats irregularly, or skips beats. It can't pump blood through its chambers and out to your body as well as it should.
Yeah.
Atrial fibrillation, AFib.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Ian said he's survived 2 massive heart attacks already in his 30s. God damn, bro. Glad you're still here, man. He said be hopeful. Which
yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Trust me, I am. I mean, the power of medicine. I am, but
we know Jay. We know how Jay is.
Yeah, and we know how Jay is, man. And I think just his sheer determination is going to get him through a lot of it, man. Because I mean, a lot of people in at Jay's age and health range probably wouldn't be able to do half the shit Jay still does, But he's always going to tell us everything's fine, guys. So you just gotta. It is stroke prone too. I think.
No shit.
That problem, like it makes Jay stroke prone.
Okay.
So
damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Man.
So if he has a stroke, man, that's probably a wrap. That could be a wrap for a stroke. But like I said, I'm hopeful about it. I really am. But Jay's telling us he's, they're going to do this big. They're going to do this big one last worldwide tour.
But I liked in a seminar where he was like, "Who knows? Maybe we'll be like Kiss and have like 5 farewell tours." Which I mean, that's pretty.
Yeah, and
pretty cool.
Exactly, man. And that's just what Jay's going to do. And I think that, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say about it. He's going to tell us he's going to do this shit, but don't just prepare for the worst that he might not be able to. He might not be able to fucking do a tour at all.
Yeah.
The farewell tour may not come. Just prepare for that. Because this is what I'm saying. Me and you have sat here and took Jay for granted many times.
Of course.
We've taken Jay for granted on this show before we started the show years ago. I think a lot of people have taken Jay for granted. A lot of people have taken ICP for granted because they've just always been there.
Yeah.
They've always been there doing tours, 25 years of touring, right? You just wait for it. It's like there's always going to be a gathering. They're eventually going to, they're going to come sometime this year. I can go see him. And all that might be, that could be, this could be it. That could be it.
Yeah.
Last night could be the last fucking ICP show. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I feel you. I get it.
Something could happen to Jay right after this.
Yeah, man, it's scary. I mean, we
and his doctors be like, dude, you can't perform anymore.
Yeah.
Like
I hope that he can at least keep making music, because if he is able to concentrate more on music rather than the touring and concerts, I'm sure. Honestly, like, they're getting older. They're almost 50, probably. I don't know. What are they, in their mid-40s? Like, they're...
Jay's 49.
Yeah, but dude, like, they can't keep at the rate they were going forever.
Yeah.
But that said, like, I mean, Rolling Stones still fucking does it and all kinds of shit. So, there's miracles of modern medicine that can...
Those guys aren't regular, though, man. People like Rockstar, people like big bands like Rolling Stones, they have all the money, they have all the personal training, they have everything. Jay and
He
Shaggy
just needs to start doing more cocaine.
Jay and Shaggy are regular guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They don't have that rock star lifestyle like where they're just regular fucking guys, dude.
Yeah.
But Mick Jagger can go see a specialist doctor anywhere in the world if he wants.
Right. That's true. I feel
He's
that.
got this problem. We're going to send you to this doctor in fucking Austria that knows how to. You know, Jay don't have that. You know, so it's like they're pretty much regular guys, man, and it's just like, you know, just be hopeful. You know, be hopeful, but don't take them for granted anymore, man. We can't take them for granted.
And if you haven't seen him, you better fucking make sure you see him.
Yeah, which is why like it hit me when I was at this gathering. I was like, man, I almost didn't come to this, but like I'm sitting here right now watching him in the seminar. This could be the last time I see him.
Yeah.
Like not saying he's gonna die, but he, you know.
But it put it in perspective for you that the wicked clowns may die.
Exactly. Well, Shaggy said himself, like, you know, this is a situation where we're going until the wheels fall off.
Yeah.
So, like, and Jay will be in the hospital bed saying it's all good to everybody.
Yeah. I will say this: Jay looks good. Like he's definitely lost some weight, and I don't know if it's related or if he's been trying to get himself like healthy due to like this new issue or whatever. But
what I'm hoping is like since they've been like a year or two off, right, because of the COVID, that maybe his nerves his nerve levels have changed because of being off, and then leading up to the gathering and shit, maybe his nerves started going crazy on him and shit like that, and then him staying up all the time, you know, not getting sleep because he said that, and maybe that's what was leading up to it, and it was kind of why it was affecting him. But either way, man, 49 going to his 50s, yeah, he's in his weight fluctuation over the years has probably added to it, you know. So yeah, all I gotta say, man, is like, I know we've sat here, we've talked shit about Jay and like some of the decisions he's made about things like that. He even brought up, he's like, I saw a video where they were saying Jay loses it, because technical difficulties. That probably could have. I mean, that could have very well been one of our fucking videos.
That was toxic. We know that was Toxic Plague Entertainment.
I mean, I don't fucking know. But yeah, but we've said it. You know, we've sat here and said like, you know, like Jay, you know.
No, we've speculated, sure, but I mean that's the nature of doing a entertainment show. You know, we're gonna sit here and just say our opinions, say what's on our mind, and you know, you can't help but have that kind of shit cross your mind when you're seeing somebody like, you know, getting a little kookier than what you're used to. I guess you can't help but be like, I wonder.
Well,
you know, but so I don't feel guilt over that, but I do like. It does make me feel like I guess I don't know. It makes me think twice now. Like, man, I can't sit here and fucking talk shit on Jay. Like, it makes you want remember like everything he has given us.
Yeah.
And what he has done for us, you know.
Because he even said that. He's like, yeah, man, I want it to be the best. Like, yeah, I don't want it here, no. I want this shit to be the best. And he even said, going forward, this is what they're putting their all into. The Patreon shit.
Yeah, I saw
he said
that.
it. That's what they're putting their all into, man, over touring. You know, the Patreons will now be
the replacement for the tour.
Yeah.
Which I actually like that. It's like having, I mean, ICP like having their own fucking like TV channel. You know, it's fucking cool. I would rather watch ICP just on YouTube than fucking go to concerts all the time. Don't get me wrong, I love seeing ICP in concert, but I'm of the age now where like I'm not into like the rubbing up against sweaty people like all night long shit anymore.
Yeah. So yeah, man, after the ICP show, we walked up. We walked up and saw like just the fucking carnage, man. It was so disgusting up there, dude. It was just crazy. But I mean, I was just pointing to my brother. I was like, yeah, man, this is it. I've stood up here before. I'm not about it anymore. But
yeah,
I mean, I've been up here in the mess and the chaos and shit like that. And then as we were walking away from the stage, the show was over. The show was a good 20 minutes done. And people were, you know, a lot of people were cleared out.
Okay.
There's still a shit ton of people there, but you could walk around the fucking pit area now and right up to the stage. And there was, next thing you know, this dude, I don't fucking know what he was doing, comes barreling towards the front of the stage. He's like looking down. He's like fucking barreling. He's got no shirt on. Looks like he's barefoot. He comes running This girl's standing there. He fucking plows into this fucking girl, dude, and it looked like it hurt. This dude looked like he was 250 pounds.
What in the fuck?
Plowed into this fucking girl. They both fall. Rocks. I mean, gravel and shit. The girl slides. He slides and starts rolling and shit. Like, it was a collision. It was fucking... I felt it. I was like, oh.
Oh, my God.
And, like... I mean, dude, he fucking slid. I knew he had to have fucked himself up with rocks and
What
shit.
the fuck do you think was going on?
I don't know, because literally I looked up after he got up. All he did was walk there and just stand to the front of the stage, and nothing was going on.
Wow.
Me and my brother looked at each other like, what the fuck
Like he
was
looked
that?
he probably was trying to fucking kill that lady.
He didn't know. He had his head down. He didn't even see her. Dude.
Also, you don't think he meant, like, he wasn't like going
No.
for her.
He
Like,
was not going for it.
Oh.
He was just a fucking idiot running with his head down
Wow.
at full speed in a muddy, slick fucking pit. This girl, dude, when I looked at her and I was going to help her up, but I didn't get to her in time.
before she died.
I think somebody else.
She was dead when I walked over to her.
I think it happened so quick. I think my brother may have even reaching to help her up, but somebody else helped her up and shit.
Did you connect her limbs back to her body?
Dude, when she was like on her back like a turtle, like her arm, like, you know how when people get hit shit and they stick their arms out and shit, and like that's what she was doing. Her eyes looked like she was in shock, and she looked like she was like fucking in a rage. And then like she looks around real quick, and I think it finally sunk in that it was an accident. And then she literally just like goes, like she looked fucking scared, dude. But it had to have hurt, man.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God, it had to have hurt. I thought she was gonna get up and fucking go into a rage.
God, what a nightmare.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna get up and go to a rage and like immediately turn to that dude and start just fucking cussing him out. But like. I literally look at her and I'm just like, what the fuck happened? And I look at the guy and he literally just is standing there. Like,
He's just like, duh.
I mean, dude, I don't know, man. I don't know. He was on some shit, but that.
Wow, that's wacky.
Yeah, that fucking scared the shit out of me. I thought that chick was done for, man.
All right. That sounds interesting.
Yeah, that was just a little side story, but what else, man? Yeah, the seminar was like the biggest news, I think.
So you didn't get to see the Bazaar show, right?
No, didn't see that, man. Didn't go. That was Thursday. I think.
I wonder if I can watch that on YouTube.
That was either Thursday or was it Thursday or Friday? I think it was Thursday. Yeah, I think it's on YouTube.
Cool. I'll look it up. Man, hopefully somebody filmed it with a drone like they did the other.
Yeah, there was a drone around.
Nice.
I saw a drone flying last night.
Hell yeah.
Over the whole time it was for the ICP show. So, Bazaar. I don't know. I know there's one up, but I don't know like how it is. But yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm just, there's a lot going on with that Jay news. Just be hopeful, but we gotta stop taking Jay for granted, man. Because without Jay, Shaggy ain't going to go up there and fucking continue touring,
Yeah.
Without Jay, if he can't do it, I mean, it's.
This video fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Where's that drone footage at? Fuck you, Don Chaos. Your video sucks.
I've watched a couple.
I mean, thanks for your effort, bro, but your video does suck.
I've watched a couple of his videos. He's a nice dude, but yeah, that is
I can't even.
It's not a great video,
Can't
man.
even stomach it. Here's another one from Replicon Radio. Maybe theirs is good.
Looks a little bit better.
Okay, looks a little better for sure. Okay. Replicon Radio's got the hookup on the Bazaar show. I'm going to go watch that shit later. I want to see that drone footage, though. Watching that last concert with the drone footage made me never want to watch another concert not in drone footage again.
Which one did you watch with the drone footage?
It was like last year's Gathering performance, I think.
Okay.
Or not last year. Would have been the year before.
Yeah. No, I saw one. I saw one last night hovering above the ICP show the
Nice.
whole time. So
I saw people were commenting that people were throwing shit at Danny Brown. Is that a thing?
I didn't watch Danny Brown, but me and Jared heard some shit going on.
Yeah?
He told people to fuck up. He's like, shut the fuck up. He says something.
Dude, Danny Brown seems cool as shit. Like, what the fuck is going on with people?
One thing that I heard him say, he's like, oh man, he's like, oh y'all just wait for Ice P. You don't give a fuck about no Danny Brown. He's like, and then something happened. He's like, oh, is that how it is? And then he's like, fuck it, do another song. And he went into another song. And then he said something. There was like a family chant. I think he said something. He's like, yeah, family. Now shut the fuck up. I thought I heard him say some shit.
I mean, come on. Danny Brown's like a funny guy. Like,
Yeah,
he's not out there trying to pick fights with juggalos.
I think he was giving shit back to him a little bit, man. Maybe.
Man,
but
you guys fucking with Danny Brown. You get the fuck out of here.
they were Yeah, I mean, it was definitely like when we were going to the gatherings back in the early 2000s, I don't remember too much of that giving artists all kinds of shit. I mean, I
There's
remember
Bubba Sparks,
Bubba Sparks,
Tequila.
but we weren't at the Tequila Tea.
yeah.
That was when we really first started hearing how bad they were.
Yeah.
Juggalos were fucking.
Yeah,
going.
Bubba Sparks was the original.
Yeah, that was the one I remember, and they weren't. We basically turned around. We just kind of ignored them. I think maybe some shit got thrown at them, but I don't remember 2003, 4, 5. I don't remember shit being thrown everywhere.
Yeah, I don't either.
The wrestling, we even watched the wrestling shit, and people weren't. I mean, a few things would get tossed here and there, but I heard it got so bad they had to stop the wrestling.
Yeah,
People were getting hit by shit. People were getting they're gonna fucking we're not gonna be able to have gatherings, man. Like
No, y'all gotta behave yourselves, man. Be cool. Why can't we just be cool? Why you gotta throw shit and trash and glass and hit artists that are there to fucking entertain
There's
you?
juggalos that like it better when it's way more
Like chaotic,
crazy and chaotic.
Like fuck you guys. Like any juggalo like that watching this, I fucking hate you. Fuck you. Go kill yourself and never show your face at a juggalo gathering or show. Please do us all a favor.
I think there was a mix between people like me who are just they want a calm, chill gathering.
Yeah.
And then some of those gatherers that like the tequila shit where they're throwing shit at
do that
everybody.
shit out in the woods, like with juggalos. Don't fuck it up. Like don't fuck up the shows and shit, man. Like
yeah, man. I heard one juggalo was saying something. He's like, oh, what? You want to catch something on fire? Like I heard something like that going like
fucking moron.
Like yeah, you literally gonna catch some shit on fire, dude. You're gonna ruin that. Thornville is a legendary concert spot. Like all the fucking biggest rock stars have come through Thornville throughout history. That place has been around forever. So many people have come through Thornville. They're gonna fucking say, "Fuck you, juggalos can't come."
Yeah,
I mean, they're really gonna fucking say. And Shaggy said in the seminar, he was like, "They want us here, man. These are the coolest people." He even said that. He was like, "We're probably gonna be here from now on because everywhere else treats us like shit. We have to fight tooth and nail just to get a gathering there." This place actually wants us to come here.
Yeah.
We're going to fuck
like
that
juggalos,
up.
if you see other juggalos out there like acting like that, call them out or fucking check them. Or
they do, man. Like in that tent when they were throwing shit and the guy got hit, people started chanting like "fuck the front, you fucked up," but it doesn't stop them.
They're just like, hey, hey, hey.
Yeah, that's literally all it is. They just go and just start. It doesn't stop them, man.
Bro, Toxic Plague Entertainment, quit doing that shit. I'm just kidding. I just want to keep throwing them under the bus. That's the only other Juggalo podcast guys I see. I'm just kidding.
No, I was watching. I was like, man, is CPN going to the gathering? So I threw on his shit, and he's talking shit about the Bender Boy crew, which I don't know. I don't know shit about Bender Boys. The only really YouTuber I know of that I've watched consistently was CPN, and that's just because he was the biggest one, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, did he there? Okay, why is he sitting here talking shit like he got in a fight? And then I look up the Bender Boys live stream, and like CPN shows up to their campsite. He's like,
God,
"Fuck
man.
you!" Kicks over their trash cans and shit, and is like telling them to come out and like.
Dude, like Juggalo podcast or Juggalo YouTube beef, like
Yeah,
that's got to be some of the lamest shit.
Well,
I've
here's
ever
the
heard.
thing. I was like, what's CPN saying about the seminar, the news, the bombshell news, right? Mm-hmm. He said nothing about it. Literally, he was like, yeah, I just got back from the seminar, and Bender Boys, fuck you. And I was like, what? CPN used to talk about the news and like important Juggalo issues. Now he's just talking about fucking Bender Boy shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
I mean, unfortunately, he's obviously learned what gets him hits. You know what I mean? It's drama and fuckery is what Juggalos want to see, I guess. They don't want to see two middle-aged juggalos reminisce about the good old days.
But yeah, I don't know, man.
I mean, more power to him, I guess. But man, come on, let's stop being fucking retards and just be cool.
Yeah, I mean, but I will say this, man. If we got a campsite and one dude walks up and there's like 5 of us or how many?
Yeah, he's getting his ass beat.
Dude, somebody should have stood the fuck up and put CP in his place. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know much about the Bender boys, and I don't know what all the fucking beef is, but man, bro, like, he sat there and fucking punked all of them. And I'm like, bro, like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. Maybe something happened off camera. Maybe one of you stood up and, like, put CP in his place off camera or some shit, but that's not what I saw.
They didn't do shit
on the fucking live stream. I was like, what the fuck, dude? Somebody get I was hoping get in this dude's face,
dude. They probably like
get him to fucking do something, man. Don't let CPN run like fucking run shit like he's running the fucking gathering, bro.
Like Alexorcist said, he said it's probably all work, cross channel promotion. It wouldn't surprise me.
Maybe. Yeah,
I mean, that's unfortunate that motherfuckers got a is that shit loose, bud? You want me to get you a wrench or something?
Yeah, I mean,
I got pliers over here.
I can deal with it.
Whoa. Here, vamp for a second. Let me get him. It's right over here.
But yeah, man, I don't know if it is cross promotion. I mean, they sold it really good. So, but yeah, man, I don't give a fuck. I'm not saying I'm a badass, but man, you come up to my camp talking shit. Beat my ass or not, I ain't letting somebody sit there and fucking own my shit like that. It ain't happening, man. It ain't happening. I'm getting the fuck right in your face, dude. And like whatever you want to do, fucking lay me out if you can. We'll see what happens. But man, I would have never let anybody walk up to the camp, kicked over our shit, and punked everybody out and said somebody do something and nobody did shit. Like that ain't happening, man.
Bender boys, you should
happening.
You guys should have fucked up CPN.
Y'all should have fucking done something. Yeah, something.
If you tighten this fucking little guy right here, I mean that's the best I can do right here. I'm sorry. If you tighten this little guy, that should help it from flopping around.
But yeah, I was like,
yeah, that's weak, man. So you actually saw? You just saw the video? You didn't see CPN?
Yeah, no.
I was gonna say it'd be cool to meet CPN. You didn't get to see him out there?
No, I didn't see him at all, man.
Oh, I
didn't even know he was there until I watched the fucking videos.
Really?
And yeah.
I'll say this. I got on Facebook for some reason, and I saw like a Joker's post always show up. Which, by the way, I've hit that guy like 3 or 4 times, and he just keeps ghosting me. So I'm like, whatever. Fuck.
I mean, I figured.
But it's fine. His Juggalo album's out. It's out now.
It's already out.
He released it at the Gathering.
Really?
Yeah.
Was he at the Gathering?
Yeah.
Wow.
I guess so. But he, I think he was like selling copies or whatever. I mean, I pre-ordered it.
Dude, I didn't see. I walked around the entire place. I didn't see no Joker shit. Nothing.
Really?
I see Joker. Nothing.
Well, I got an email with the album like download link, and I listened to most of it. Like he's got a few Juggalos, like it's like 17 tracks, but I was disappointed. There's a few tracks that are like old shit that he like threw on there.
Really?
Yeah, it's fucking whack. Like I would have rather him just do like an 8-song new EP of all Juggalo shit. Like he does have a song that's like a flip on Ninja that's pretty good. He has another one that's like flipping I'm Coming Home. That's pretty good. And he has another one that's like where the one he played for us, the Underground Don't Like Me.
So there's like 3 songs.
There's like those and the Juggalo song, and there might be there's another couple toward the end. But my point is, 17 tracks. Like a couple of them are like old Halloween songs. There's like a song that I had on an album when I bought his shit like 10 years ago.
Are you kidding
One
me?
of those songs is on there. Yeah, there's like it's kind of whack, but
wow.
I mean, it is what it is. I will say that the new songs that are Juggalo related are pretty dope, and I'd recommend people listen to them.
So it kind of sounds like he was like planning on doing that album, and then like something happened and he couldn't finish. He only made like a few good songs, and he's like, "Fuck it, let me throw something together."
Unfortunately, that's what it seems like to me, and it's really fucking weak considering like he was talking about this shit supposed to come out in December, then February, then whatever, like. So he's like, really, you've had all this time, bro, and like that's what you put out, huh? I mean, it is what it is. Like I'll listen to it and it's fine, but
Alexis says Joker album isn't bad. Was cool to get it for free for sure. You got it for free?
Yeah, if you got it for free, tell us how you did that. That's interesting.
Was you at the gathering? Did you get it from him personally? 'Cause I didn't see him there, man. I didn't see any Joker. Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Maybe he might have just been.
Was he if he was covert and he was just had a book bag and like talking to people one-on-one, but I didn't see no booth or nothing. I mean, fuck, I don't know.
I didn't listen. I didn't get all the way through the album, Alexorcist. He said that at the end, he said he's done being rapper. He's doing his band. Whatever. I mean, sure, okay, go for it.
Now
dude.
he's doing a band. It's called Jester.
I will say his here's something I realized about Joker's music, like, and I have realized this before, but listening to the new one, it's like really stuck with me. Like, he's obviously very talented. He's good at writing. He's got good lines and punchlines, verses, all that good shit. His beats are tight, but it's like so overproduced. Like so much like shit in the background and like so many like that dude probably has 45 tracks like of him like he's rapping like 3 different verses at the same times on like the hook, singing, and there's a girl singing, and then he's also talking like
he's like oh man, that overdub is too loud. Hold on, let me scroll for 5 minutes to find it.
Like it's just so much like, and he's got this such a big epic like almost like orchestral sound, like, but it's so like unnecessary to me. Like, bro, you're making fucking Juggalo underground horrorcore, bro. Like, I mean, kudos to him. He's the only one doing it like that. So, by all means, keep doing it. It's just it blows my mind that he puts
100% overproduced.
It blows my mind that he puts so much effort into it.
Well, here's the thing: when it comes to, and that's probably why he's doing his band.
Yeah.
When it comes to hip hop, bro, hip hop started as a simplistic music form.
Sure.
Simplistic, man.
Yeah, boom clap and a fucking bass drop, you know.
And that is when it's at its best.
Yeah,
when it's
I
at
agree,
its
man.
very best is when hip hop is extremely simplistic.
And when the lyrics themselves are like are part of the beat. You know, like you are part of the beat.
Yeah.
You know?
And you know, you could say ICP's gone down that road where they've overproduced it, but I think they hit that line where it was never too much.
Okay.
In their prime, in deck one.
Yeah,
you know?
I agree.
By the time Malenko and Juggle Brothers come out, The Wraith, Shangri-La, I mean, there was some very like
epic production
on that I guess somebody could argue was overproduced, maybe.
Well, he does it on every fucking song too.
Yeah.
He has a song about weed on there that's really catchy and dope, but like it's the same shit. Like over the hook, dude. It's like 17 voices all saying shit at the same time. It's wild.
Alexorcist says, I think Wraith is overproduced. Yeah, it's definitely arguable. I love that album so much. You've heard us talk about it, and I think it's produced to perfection. But yeah, every album
you could argue that.
Every album being like that, I wouldn't like that, which is one reason why I love Ringmaster so much.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you could argue that's underproduced.
Yeah, that's a great example of that.
But it's when, like, you know, in my opinion, that's when hip hop is really fucking good, you know.
Like, let's focus on I mean, it's okay to focus on that shit from time to time, I think. It's just with Joker in particular, like I said, it's every song, so it's like it's just it gets like almost like boring after, and it's so good, but it's well done, but like, all right, man, like it's such an epic adventure you're taking us on every song. We get it. It's just like it's just like wow, like you have to like soak it in. Like, bro, I just want to listen to some decent lines, you know?
Yeah. Like this, for instance, a pickup I got at the gathering because I'm missing this. This is one of the pickups I got.
Wizard of the Hood for those listening.
Yeah, Reebok Wizard of the Hood, and Keezy was here, kind enough to. He had an extra 10
from the original release.
And so all I did was take the CD out of this I just got at the gathering and stick it in this 10 that he gave me because he had 2, and bada bing, bada boom, there I go. But anyway, like this is this to me is a perfectly produced album. It's not overproduced. It's not underproduced.
Yeah, it's great.
You know what I mean? It's like that line is perfection.
Dude, Mike P is the king of that.
Yeah. But anyway, we'll get back to the gathering talk. You know, what did we talk about? We talked about the damn seminar.
And we talked about and we talked about the other groups. So you did get to see ICP Saturday night though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we haven't talked about that.
For sure. We definitely stayed for Saturday night.
So how was that show? Like what?
I would have to say that show was really awesome. typical set. You
Okay.
know, they did do Graveyard. Project Born came out and they did Graveyard.
That's sweet.
And that was I think like the biggest surprise they had.
That's cool. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard Graveyard
Then
live.
Twisted came out and they all sang Juggalo Family, right?
Yeah, exactly. They closed with If I Was a Serial Killer.
Okay.
Jay, you know, typical Jay forgetting some shit, and you know, Shaggy having to hold it down for him, but for the most part, it was a really solid, especially after the news. I was expecting it to be kind of
A
bad,
little toned down.
but like it was still ICP. Like
Okay.
it was what you exactly would expect in my opinion.
Good.
And the only downside I would say for it is just, you know, some of the song sets, like I'm not too, you know, some of the songs they choose.
Sure.
I'm
There's always a couple you're like, okay, I'll sit
Yeah.
through this.
and there and
Did he do Truly Alone again?
I think he may have. He may have.
He can't help himself, man.
But like shit like Crooked Preacher Killers, I do not like that shit live.
Yeah, it's unnecessary.
Like I don't like the beat to that.
Like, come on, guys. We know which songs are the best live. Just give us the hits,
Yeah,
man.
I mean they definitely did Chicken Hunt. They definitely
course.
did Down with the Clown.
Assassins.
Yeah, they did that. They definitely did. Gray Malenko, wave ya one.
Yeah.
You know, but when
Halls of Illusions.
I tell you, when that song came on, and then when it started, I was like, oh shit, I was getting goosebumps.
Yeah.
And then it was so fucking loud, dude. It started making my head feel like it was caving in.
Oh my
I
God.
shit you not. And I don't know if that was because I hit the fucking bowl my brother had, but there was a point where I was like, my head was like, and I was like, and I looked at him, I was like, dude, I gotta go sit down. And I literally had to go sit down.
Oh my God, man. You all right?
They fucking turned that shit up so
On that song in
fucking
particular?
loud. That song, that's when I started hearing it that
Okay.
loud. I don't know if it was up that loud, but when that song came on, I was like, dude, this shit is too loud for me. Like, I don't know if I'm getting old, but
That's
god
sad.
damn. No wonder Jay has hearing aids now. It really does. He's, you know, he's
Yeah, I heard him
definitely-
talking about that.
But like I had to go sit down on the damn hill and watch the rest of the show because I thought I was about to pass out from
Wow.
how fucking loud this shit
Damn,
was.
dude. There was no
dude.
tree to climb in?
no, no. I mean maybe.
This dude famously watched one of their performances from a fucking tree
I
one
know
year.
that was awesome. That was I think that was
Crystal Forest. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, but I don't know which year. Maybe
Oh,
2003.
Yeah, I don't remember. But I just remember that being
Yeah, I
fun.
remember, man.
fun
I
fact.
climbed that fucking tree and I looked over the sea of people and I had the best fucking seat in the house and yeah, that shit
Yeah,
was
that's
great,
cool,
man.
man.
I think I had some weed on me. I even was smoking up there, man. It was so great.
So it sounds like, oh, good.
And it was perfect because the limbs were open just perfect, so there was no like leaves or limbs in my
You had the best
way.
seat in the house, bro.
Yeah, man. It was
That's
great.
cool.
I love that shit.
So you saw the show. It was a good, pretty decent show. Anything going on after? Did you just go home? Did you mingle? Did you drink and hang?
The
Like,
story I told you about the dude running into that chick.
Yeah.
And fucking, I mean, that happened. No, we didn't really stay too long, man.
you guys went for a very mild gathering experience.
Yeah, very mild gathering, man. I mean, I would have stayed if I would have known people that were camping there.
Sure.
And, like, we could have chilled somewhere besides, like, on a fucking rock. or
You should just
sitting on a-
wandered around like, what's up, y'all? Carver from Deck One Delt. Join us live. And then like just been like, yeah, watch our podcast. Hey, what are you
Yeah.
doing right now? Hey, turn on our podcast. Check it out, bro. Hey, you,
Yeah.
buy a shirt, you know?
Yeah, I did drop the ball. I did absolutely no promotion.
Wow.
But that being said, you know, when I found out he wasn't going,
I was busy.
When I found out you weren't going, dude, I was just like, fuck it, I'm
Nah,
not. I'm just going here and being fucking low key and just. It was my brother's first gathering,
Yeah,
so
I
I
feel
was
ya.
basically like
You're
just tagging along with him.
Yeah, you're like his chaperone.
In the end, yeah, and going, you know, like this is what it is. This is how it is. Like,
I
you
feel
know, when he saw all the throwing and shit going on in the seminar, he's like, man, what the fuck? And I was like, yeah, this is kind of normal, man.
He shit his britches.
No, he didn't shit his, obviously, you know what I mean? But yeah, there was definitely some shit. He was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, this is crazy, man.
Did he squirt in his drawers?
I mean, I think there was a little turtle head poking out there, and I think he sharded maybe.
Yeah.
Sharded
I
a
would
little
I would
bit.
expect at least a shard at minimum.
Yeah, he might have, I would say maybe an inch and a half long streak
Then well,
was in his britches.
do you think like He like poked out and like left the streak, and then just like he like slurped it back up his butthole.
yeah, for sure.
But like he didn't like it didn't eject.
Yeah.
It didn't
Like-
pinch off.
Like he trusted a fart. It almost became a shart, but he was able to pull the turtle head back in before,
before it was too late.
it's too late. But it probably did tickle the seam and leave like a little streak.
Man, that's unfortunate. I hope he
Yeah.
got it wiped out in time.
Yeah, I'm sure he did. But man, I'm telling you that. Let's just put this on the table right now. That place smelled like shit. I don't know what the fuck. Like
Thornville or Legend Valley? Or
no,
The Gathering?
Just the Gathering, bro. The Gathering. I've been to a shit ton of festivals. And yeah, when you get close to the porta potties, yeah, you tend to smell it. But that place, it's like the entire place smelled like shit.
God, Juggalos. Why you gotta smell like shit, man?
I'm like, what the fuck? And I think even Danny Brown was mentioning
like
that.
y'all smell like shit.
I
Danny Brown's out there telling me he's looking like shit, telling people they smell like shit.
Even RA, when we were watching RA on Friday, he was saying, man, like he was saying to some dude, he was, crowd participation with RA. He's got a loud crowd participation.
Okay.
But he is not afraid to talk shit to people.
Good.
He literally said, dude, you smell like shit. He's like, guys, if you smell that, it's not me.
That's funny.
He told some chick she looked like an 80-year-old Blase Rose.
That's funny, man. I love that RA is getting down with the Juggalos, though.
RA's funny. Dude.
Juggalos liked him?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
RA's great, dude.
I'm glad to hear that.
RA
I mean, you would think they would like Danny Brown, too. It's unfortunate. So you never know with fucking Juggalos,
I don't
dude.
fucking know.
It's weird
man.
how they pick and choose. Like, no, I hate this guy for some reason. Fuck him.
I don't get it, dude.
Fuck him all of a sudden
Yeah, I don't
for
get
no
it.
reason at all.
I mean, I realize there's a lot of smart ICP fans and Juggalos, and there's a lot of people from all walks of life that really do love ICP. But man, and I've been to different genres of music cultures and festivals, and I've seen, there's always those dumb people around.
Of
right?
course, dipshits.
But I tell you what, when they're dumb at the Juggalo shows, they're really fucking dumb, man. And it's just like that's what the world sees. Like they
Yeah.
don't see the rest of the culture.
Y'all are setting a bad example.
They see that one little dumb ass fucking group that are like supremely dumb.
Yeah.
Just like let's throw shit like monkeys dumb.
Fucking morons.
And it's just like, man, and that's what the outside world sees, man. Like, and it's unfortunate, Because I tell you what, I've been to 100 festivals and I've never seen at any other festival anybody ever throw shit at a festival,
I mean,
or
it's no-
even throw a glass bottle.
It's no wonder people make assumptions about Juggalos. If they still keep doing this stupid shit.
I thought those days were done. Like, and I'm not gonna say shit got thrown at this gathering. Probably it didn't, but
Maybe they just all kept sharting their pants because it was like too wild and
Yeah.
crazy.
I don't think any shit got thrown at this gathering.
Everyone's walking around with like a small bit of shit in their britches.
There was definitely a big shit smell.
Maybe that
going through, dude.
maybe that Halls of Illusions like put out the brown note for everybody.
It probably did, man, because I almost did. I almost shit myself. I ain't gonna lie.
Show us what else you got, man.
Yeah. So I got that. You saw the Wizard of the Hood.
Yes.
That was a pickup, and then I got that.
Yes, that is very dope. You got the alternate cover dog beats
Yeah, alternate cover dog
with the fat
beats.
guy on it.
Yeah, with the fat guy on it.
Ooh, it looks cool. It looks good. What's the old one? I think
Here, I got the old one right here.
Oh yeah, okay. So the case and even the back is different too.
Yeah, everything's different.
That's cool.
Yeah, fucking literally everything about this shit is different. Similar but different,
Yeah.
But yeah, I just had to pick that up, man.
Let me see the fat guy dog beats. I want to inspect it.
Here, I'll
Yeah.
show this real quick. Then you turn it. Bada bing.
So I really like the back of this one.
Spine.
Yeah. Which by the way has the most generic spine of all time, I think.
Yeah, so you can look at that.
I really
one.
like the back of this one, like the clown at the top, like how pronounced he is. Looks
Yeah,
very
it's
dope.
Like it's a different clown.
Yeah, I've
too.
never seen that.
Yeah, I do like that. I still think I want to go with this one. I do like that. I think my
Just the
favorite
aesthetic.
back.
There's the other one.
Yeah, maybe if that was red, that would have been cool. But
Yeah.
But there's an extra song on there.
Oh, I see that. It has Ask You Something on it.
yeah.
They've never. Well, it was on the only album that's ever been on was the original Forgotten Freshness.
I don't even think I remember that song, man.
Yeah. We be fucking. Dun, 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 dun,
Oh,
dun,
okay.
dun, 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 dun.
Okay, yeah.
It's like when you with a bitch, yeah, and you just want to slide in her butt or whatever the fuck. He's like,
Yeah.
he's like, you just gotta tell her, I'll be fucking. Dun, 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 dun. You know?
And that was a.
It was a flip on that fucking. I don't know. I can't remember
Yeah.
whatever song it was.
But I also got picked up the shirt. You know, said fuck it, picked up the shirt.
Hell yeah, that very dope design for this year's gathering. The butterfly
Yeah.
with the clown faces in it. Super dope. I love it. That's one of the better looking shirts.
You know what's cool about the fact that we had to skip a year for the gatherings? Now they line up with the year.
I did notice that. That's
know,
actually very dope. I'm glad.
Because remember, it's always been a year off.
Yep.
But yeah, it's the 21st gathering, 2021.
I love that. I didn't know that there was another ICP member, Kid Villain, KVO3.
I think I've heard that before, but I've never. I don't know. Does he? I can't remember if he mentions that in the book or not.
This is interesting too. It says all songs written by the ICP, Ghetto Zone and Wizard of the Hood are pre-releases from the forthcoming LP, Gangsta Codes. I don't think I've ever read this shit.
Yeah, I think it says the same exact thing in this one.
It's cool they kept all that the same. They didn't fucking do shit else. They did put dedicated to Fat Ronnie with the dude on the front. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool. They don't have that at the bottom. Okay.
No, but it's all the same thing.
Yeah, it's
aside
all the
from
same
that.
info, just like kind of laid out a little different. Very, very cool.
And then courtesy of my brother, he bought it for me because he said, "Here, man, thanks for driving me here." Blah 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 blah. I was like, "Man, I kind of want to get that," and I was like, I wouldn't pull the trigger on it, but he's like, "Yeah, that is cool." And then he bought it, and I was like, "Oh shit, you're getting it." He's like, "Yeah, I bought it for you," but he ended up.
Yeah.
We got that. So.
Dude, I've wanted that since it came out. That's so dope. I want when they did that Gorilla show, that $5 show, they were selling shit cheap. They had this for like $20 or $25. I don't know why the fuck I didn't buy it. I'm mad I didn't.
Yeah, I think it was 40 at the gathering. I can't remember if anybody went.
Yeah, that's so dope,
But yeah,
dude.
I think
Are you gonna open it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll play it with you, dude.
Yeah, we'll open it here.
We should play it like on the show sometime or something after we figure out the rules.
Yeah, I'm down to play it. You know, my brother said he would be down too.
You use a
so.
screwdriver. I also have I thought it'd be cool to. I still have a original Morton's List. We should play that sometime too.
Yeah, they had a Morton's List booth.
Really?
Yeah, I think they were selling it there too.
Dope. I wanted to get. Remember when they came out with those like last 100 Morton's List like a few months ago? I wish I could have pulled the trigger on that. I didn't have the money at the time.
I'm wondering if that's what was at the gathering then.
Maybe.
I don't know. I could be wrong. I felt like they were selling it there.
He said they've been advertising shit in booklets that ain't gonna come out since Dog Beats. That's
Yeah.
hilarious. Yeah, I mean that's ICP's. That's a testament to
Yeah.
how real they've always kept it. You know,
Yep.
every album they advertise something that never came to fruition.
By the way, Halloween is going to be the release of. Jay said it's absolutely done. It's like done pretty much.
For Yum Yum.
Yeah, yum yum.
Yeah, dude, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Very dope. The art is incredible. Tom Wood, obviously.
And that's why I didn't get anything from the Tom Wood booth because I wanted to, man. He had blacklight posters. He had like prints. He had like canvases and shit with like all his Joker card artwork. And I was like, yeah, I don't know. I wanted to, but I didn't. So I was like, fuck it. I got the Into the Echo side. And
You know they make expansions for that shit.
They have.
Yeah, they have like a few like packs and shit.
There's a couple cards they were selling like individually at the merch booth,
Oh,
like the ICP merch booth.
maybe there's like rare ones and shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
Very dope.
But yeah, see, I've never had this, so
I've never even seen what this game looks like. I know the Quest for Shangri-La one that they don't sell anymore. I think that one's rare and hard to find now.
yeah, I think so. So this is the deck building game or all that shit.
Yeah, it's like it looks like it plays like a Magic the Gathering or something, but
yeah, I would assume so.
pretty
That's
cool.
how it all is. Even if I don't play it, I just kind of wanted to buy it just for the art,
dude, I would definitely play that.
the
with
artwork and the cards, you know.
You. Ooh, that's dope. I mean, they didn't mess around with this shit, dude.
No, man. I mean, it's Jump Steady, man. I think
That's
this
dope.
is all Jump Steady's doing, right?
Yeah, I think so. That's very dope. Epic deck, flavor discard.
Abyss. Yeah.
And of course, you got all the decks of cards.
Yeah, got all the cards right in here. Bada bing. Bada boom.
Yeah, bro, I want to play that shit.
Yeah, man. Absolutely.
What's this? No, it's just a reference card.
And then I don't know how many sides that is, but there's that. So.
Very dope, dude. Well, now that you have it, now I don't have to buy it because I just want to play yours. Alexis has asked about the Bigfoot hunt. Did you hear anything about that?
I mean, what they said in the seminar.
I take it they didn't find Bigfoot.
Jay said a bit, or Shaggy or something. They said a Bigfoot came out. They were joking and shit during the seminar. But he's like, yeah, man, like we found a fake Bigfoot, but then the real Bigfoot came out. He was saying that during the seminar, so I don't know what he fucking meant by that, but
Weird. That's cool, man. Anything else to show, or was that it? Was that all you got?
The little booklet, yeah.
They have any vinyls?
Yeah, the same shit. They didn't have any, like that. That's the thing, dude. You can't find like their merch booth. You couldn't find any just classic black cards on black shirts.
Dude, like that was what was used to be cool about the gatherings. You could always like the gathering was where you could buy all of that shit.
Yeah.
They just re-released like everything only at the gathering.
They don't have none of that shit. None of that shit was there, dude. It was all like just specialized shirts for like that gathering, and then
sucks.
You know, all the albums they don't sell. They only sell Yum Yum, Fearless Fred, or not Yum Yum, Fearless Fred, Missing Link. I didn't even see Mighty Death Pop. Or
Bang
Pow Boom, man. Like they definitely don't have any of the old cards, you know.
They're just trying to clear out their warehouse of all the extra shit they got now.
Yeah, they don't have like the classic shit, man. Like they got some DVDs, they got some albums, and they have a bunch of shit, but none of it's all the shit you can find on their Psychopathic merch.
Yeah,
it's all that
sucks.
same shit. Psychopathic merch. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean,
no, it is what it is.
Yeah, and I've noticed the merch drops they're doing.
Yeah,
on Psychopathic merch, there's no like classic black cards on black shirts either.
No, they keep going like weird or wild with them and shit.
Yeah.
Which I mean, there's been some really cool shit on there, but nothing that's made me have to get it, you know. But yeah, that's all. I just want a shirt with like fucking Malenko head on it or with a Wraith on it, you know, like. Let's not get crazy.
Yeah, I got that purple Malenko head one that they dropped, and I was like, I'll get that. I was looking at the Wraith ones they have on there now, and they got like a blue one, a yellow one, a white one. It's like they don't have a black one.
Yeah. Oh, well.
I was like, whatever.
All right. Well,
I think that's it, man.
Yeah. Anything else?
Man, I think that's it. Just kind of wanted to catch up, and hopefully we can get back into the swing of doing some pods.
Yes, we'll keep it a little more consistent. We've had a lot of changes and weird shit happening, so yeah, man, we're gonna see you. We'll be, if the farewell tour comes here, we'll be there. So if you're coming to the Columbus show or anything, look for us. I'm sure we'll be there. Maybe talks of seeing what's going on with Hollow Wicked.
Yeah, we're discussing a little bit of that before we started the pod. Especially
since with Jay's diminishing health, I want to try to squeeze a few more shows in, you know.
Yep, absolutely, man. I'll go to as many as I can.
Yeah, I feel that.
They don't do it anymore.
If they do here, Cincinnati, I might do both, you know.
And I'm definitely probably going to go to the gathering next year. That it's going to be in the same spot, and it's just too convenient not to.
Definitely, probably.
Definitely, probably.
All right. Hit up deckwandel.com and buy a shirt if you want. There's other cool shit that we will eventually have on there. We're getting there. Don't worry. We are going to keep this fucking train rolling. We appreciate the comments. We read them all. Let us know what you like, what you don't like, and if you want to do Juggalo origin stories. I got a decent little collection of those that I still got to hit up, but we'll get back to doing those and swing through.
Well, one thing before I go, the Waking Eye said, did you mention the dude knocking the chick over? I did mention that. Did somebody else see that?
The Waking Eye saw. I didn't even see this comment there.
Yeah.
That would have been funny to see what his opinion was of that. Yeah, that's crazy. I wonder if she was all right.
Yeah, man, she looked.
Yeah, leave it. If Waking Eye, if you know anything about that chick, or if you know how to get a hold of her, let us know. We'll chit chat with her.
Yeah, man, I'd like to interview her about that and see what her thoughts were, dude. Because it said so many things on her face, man. So many things read on her face.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
But, all right, guys, we'll catch you later. All right.
Peace.
All right, peace.
Is it the end of the world? Yes, it is the end of the world. And it's also the beginning of a brand new, solid juggalo world for us all to enjoy. We'll never die alone. Juggalos will carry on. Swing